Hello and welcome. Today we are in the Tier 7 British battleship, the Hood. We're playing on the map Haven, and it is actually a Tier 7 battle, Tier 5 to 7 to be exact, and there are a fair few Tier 5 ships here, which is actually an excellent match for the Hood. Because the main thing the Hood suffers from is fighting Tier 8 ships, particularly ships like Baltimore or Tier 8 battleships, because the 381mm guns on the Hood simply cannot overmatch those ships. But the battleships in particular can overmatch the Hood, because Hood is a Tier 7 battleship and has a 25mm bow, whereas the Tier 8 battleships have 32. And thus, Hood ends up in a pretty bad situation against them. However, it's actually not as bad as many other battleships would have to deal with, because the Hood does have better AP penetration angles. It's kind of like the American piercing on the US cruisers. She's actually kind of unique as a battleship in that, but I think her penetration values suffer a little bit as a result, but that's alright. Because of that, the Hood is a really interesting battleship to play in my opinion, and I think when she is top tier, she is incredibly powerful, particularly when there aren't CVs around. Because even though the Hood is supposed to be good against CVs, or at least have good-ish anti-air, unfortunately I don't think that's true. And in this match, well, there are no CVs, so things look perfect. They look so perfect that I'm probably gonna fail miserably. Because that's how it always goes, right? When things are looking really good, they never work out for some reason. A Königsberg. And she's actually sailing closer. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna just stop right here and just shell this Königsberg. And if possible, the Omaha behind her. I suppose the one ship type I have to watch out for, I'm gonna wait a little bit, are the destroyers. Kutskis, okay, that's actually something that's moderately scary for me. Shiratsu as well. Janway, probably not as much. I'll definitely... oh god, she actually outplayed me. I really thought she was gonna, like, slowing down. But I'm gonna need some help against destroyers, which is why I'm not gonna go straight ahead here. Because chances are they will have at least one destroyer over there. Okay, let's not get outplayed by the Königsberg a second time. Oh no, she actually disappeared. Damn, I actually did get outplayed here. Dang it. Now what? Do I just go forward? Do I take a blind salvo into the smoke? I don't know what to do. I mean, I'm gonna end up fighting the Hood straight ahead from me, obviously. Oh, Königsberg just kept coming, so I guess that's what we're gonna do. Hello, Königsberg. And goodbye, Königsberg. Oh, Janway straight ahead, but she's actually already gone. And the angle she is at, even if she did torpedo and the torps are successful, I'm gonna take one torp. So it doesn't really matter. I can just keep going here, I think. And then actually I guess we're only fighting the Hood. You know, I'm actually having a little premonition that's a different type of terrible game. Which is that the game... your team ends up winning so hard that the game just feels terrible as well. Because that's also something that can happen. And see, I did take one torp, and that was absolutely no problem. I'm gonna try to overmatch the bow of the Hood. Here I want to stop because I'm afraid of a Kutski torpedoes from that direction. I think I might have not stopped early enough though. But I guess we'll see in a moment. Oh, there are torps coming, but those are actually friendly torpedoes. What do I do in this position? I could go forward, but I'm afraid the Hood might actually try to ram me. I suppose maybe the torps will help, but still, she might try to ram. So I'm gonna simply reverse here. It's the safer option for sure. And I'm also gonna turn to try to bring all my guns to bear, because obviously she can overmatch my bow anyway, so if I don't angle, it doesn't really help against the Hood. At least not much. Oh, she's turning in. That's good, because that'll bring my guns to bear faster. Only 1800 damage for penetrations. I feel like that those weren't real penetrations. Oh no, I missed! How? Oh, because my camera was on the rear turrets, but I was firing the frontal ones. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. Dang it! Yeah, it does feel like this game might be a bit too quick to have a great one. I would absolutely love to fight the Abruzzi, but I was reversing away because I was afraid of being rammed by the Hood, so... Unfortunately, I'm kind of far. Moss did go down, but I still have a fair few destroyers left that can help me. And hopefully I'll be surprising the Abruzzi a little bit at least. Although, it might be that the destroyer ends up surprising me as well. That would be pretty awful. At least Abruzzi does not have a smokescreen. It's a really powerful Italian cruiser, but it doesn't have a smokescreen, which is nice. 7 kilometers, huh? Dang it, I got spotted before I could fire. Akatsuki is definitely around, so I have to be careful. But Akatsuki is not in the smokescreen. It's probably somewhere over there. Oh wait, actually no, I might have been spotted from the other cap. Well, no ricochets actually. So things actually went pretty good there. Akatsuki is over there. Do I? Yeah, I'm gonna obviously focus the Akatsuki. I'm also gonna turn away. Hopefully this will give me enough time not to get torped immediately. Do I take a salvo? Yeah, we are gonna take the salvo on the TD. And goodbye, Akatsuki.
We destroyed their destroyer.
Oh no, I think I'm gonna take 3 torpedoes here. Oh no, actually 2. Okay, I guess that's alright. And now we're gonna go after the Abruzzi. Hopefully nobody will steal her from me. Ouch, that hurt. And goodbye, Abruzzi. Oh wow, that's a really close Giulio. And an Iron Duke. Okay. Also, they have a Shiratsu over there, so I should expect some torps. So I do need to be careful with my maneuvering, at least a little bit. As in, I have to do some maneuvering so that the DE can't predict torps from, you know, really far away. And then get away with dealing massive damage to me. 17k to the Iron Duke. Nice. I think next salvo is gonna be on the Giulio though. Yes. Because I need to turn a little bit in, otherwise I'm gonna be too exposed to the 2 battleships. Ah, the Iron Duke is turning away. That is unfortunate. I'm gonna turn my turrets to the other side. Okay. I'm gonna slow down for a little bit. Hopefully this will throw off the aim of enemy ships and maybe the Shiratsuya. Also returning the turrets to the other side because I think Iron Duke's gonna come around the island. And also because this way I think I'm gonna be safer against the destroyer. Ooh, 6k to the Omaha. Good, good, good. Omahas are always really nice to shoot at. Well, even nicer when they take citadels though. Like that. We haven't seen Shiratsuya for a while. I'm a bit worried now. Maybe... Oh, Shiratsu is over there. Okay. Then we're just fine. I was worried for nothing. I guess technically I wasn't worried for nothing. I was simply working with the best information I had at the time. Oh, she's showing broadside. Well, a little bit at least. Ouch! 12k! Damn. I did not expect that much damage. Let's aim slightly higher than quite waterline. Oh, come on. No, you can't have it. She's mine, okay? It's my Julio. See? Told you she's mine.
We sank their battleship.
And that's a Kraken unleashed.
Taken the lead.
Okay, the next battleship is in that direction. So I'm gonna go that way. I guess I should take the cap, but I kinda don't want to. Well, I suppose it'll depend on whether I simply take the cap or not when I go full speed, because I really want to hit the Bayan a few times. Ooh. She's actually coming around the island. You know what? I'm gonna stay in the cap. It's only a few seconds, right? I'm gonna just show side to the Bayan, because I really want to get my salvo off. Maybe I needed to lead a little more. Nah, it's an okay salvo. 13.5k. Well, I took 16 in return. I guess fair play. Let's wait a little bit. No, not go full speed quite. Guess we can accelerate now. Can I fire over this? No! Damn it! This is really unfortunate. But I suppose I'll at least stay alive. So there's that. I really didn't expect Bayan's aim to be that good. I'm gonna only fire front turrets here. And goodbye, Bayan.
Enemy battleship destroyed.
I didn't expect... I think that was just the front gun as well. So it turns out that in a match where the Hood is top tier, she's actually quite powerful, huh? Wow, a high caliber from hitting a DD at 11 kilometers no less. Man, I really still remember. Remember when we had smoke or stealth firing? Remember those days? Akizuki had a stealth firing range of like 9.2 kilometers. That is, if Akizuki was further than 9.2 kilometers, she could fire at you and you wouldn't spot her, even though she was firing all of her guns at you. Imagine 9.2 kilometers, and nowadays battleships and cruisers regularly hit DDs at like 11 kilometers. Back then, you know, if a destroyer was 10 kilometers away, that was considered like, yeah, that ship's kinda safe. It's unlikely that we're gonna hit too many shells on her. Or sometimes even any shells. But nowadays, 10 kilometers on a DD, it's kinda like, whatever, that's no problem. So I guess the times have changed. Like, players have gotten a lot better in this game, in my opinion. Especially when compared to like the open beta, or even closed beta. Players are just way better in my opinion. I know a lot of people don't think that, but I firmly believe that. And I mean, I kinda have experience from back then. Anyways, this was a monstrous game, I think, for a Hood. 6 ships sunk, that's half the enemy team. 113k damage, a Kraken unleashed, high caliber, dreadnought, and a Confederate. But yeah, 6 ships sunk. Also, we even took a cap. We got secondary hits on a Hood. Or as a Hood. 2,127 base XP. Number 2 on the team was 1,400. Nice. But that's actually a tier 5 ship, so you know what? We're gonna compliment him. Detailed report? Well, as expected. Wow, actually, the secondaries did more damage than I expected. But yeah. You can see mostly tier 5 ships that I did a lot of damage to, but I did hit 10 of the enemy 12 ships. So I think things did go well. And I tanked 87k damage. So yeah, this was an excellent game for the Hood. And games like this, where there are no tier 8 battleships, these are exactly the games where the Hood shines, because she just has great AP shells, because they have very good AP angles. So the enemy has to angle more against the Hood than other battleships, and that's often unexpected for the other players. But these are the captain skills that I used. I have Emergency Repair Specialist, then Grease the Gears, then Adrenaline Rush, Concealment Expert, then obviously Deadeye, Expert, Emergency Repair Expert, and then Priority Target. Now, I don't know if I would keep this skill build when I got an extra skill point, but this seems good enough. One option is that I could go for Incoming Fire Alert instead of Priority Target, or maybe drop it at all, and when I get an extra skill point, then take something like Basics of Survivability instead. But I do have to keep in mind that I also use this captain on my Thunderer and my Conqueror, so, gotta remember that. But yeah, these are the skills that I use, and the upgrades are probably unsurprising as well. Damage Control System Modification 2, then Aiming Systems. So if I took Basics of Survivability, I'd probably take Propulsion Mod Upgrade. Aiming Systems, then Damage Control 1 obviously, and then Main Arms Modification 1. I guess you could technically go for the Anti-Air upgrade, but honestly it doesn't make sense. Because the Anti-Air on the ship isn't all that great, and I think the Anti-Air upgrade, it's not that great either. It doesn't really save you, I think. But yeah, this was a great game, and I really enjoyed it. I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I would like to thank the patrons on Patreon. Thank you very much for your continued support, and I hope I'll see you guys next time.